Hi guys, welcome back. Into the video, I'm going to show you everything about Clash Royale. So if you're new to Clash Royale, I'll show you everything there is to know. So first, we're gonna start with the main screen. When you first go into a game, I'm gonna go to one of my smallest account to show you closer to what it looks like. So you have a few buttons. You have this button, the King's Journey button. The King's Journey button starts all the way down here at 1 and lets you slowly lets you see what you unlock when you get to new king levels. You need a certain amount of experience to unlock king levels, and it increases with each king level. It starts off at just like 20, I think, and goes all the way up to the 10,000s. And along the way, every time you reach a new level, you get a level up chest, which is something nice to look forward to. When you get higher, it can start to unlock rares, like it doesn't really let you see, but it can unlock rares, epics, and of course you can. When you get to the higher ones, like here, sometimes instead of unlocking a level chest, like once you get past level 50, you can sometimes unlock evolution shards, which I'll get to a lot later. Anyways. So next we have the experience bar. At the beginning, you don't unlock star points just yet, but once you do unlock star points at level 9, you can, if you tap the experience bar button, you can switch between the experience and the star point bar. So here we have the daily tasks. I'm not sure. Wait, let me see if it's here. I'm not actually sure if you get like the daily tasks immediately, or you do like the unlock them, but I'll explain them. So there's 3 rewards, and for each one you always is different. Usually the quests are different, but they will always give you 3 crowns, 20 mastery points, we'll get to later, and 10 experience points. As you can see, I already completed one, which is quest cards. When you do all 3, you get a silver chest as well as an extra 20 experience. And if you do all your daily bonuses 7 times a week, you get a golden chest as well as 50 experience, 5 crowns, and 30 banner tokens, or banner, whatever you like to call it. Next we have the banner box. So the banner box is where you get banners. Whenever you enter a battle, it shows you the banner, and it also shows you some badges, which we'll get to in a sec. So the banner box. So there's a number of different ways you can get banner tokens, but I'm not really sure about all of them. And there's just many different ways, but the easiest ones include daily tasks and level 3 masteries, which I'll get to after. So there's different banners, and each one usually costs either 100 banner tokens, or you can do 50 gems, but after that it keeps going up with each additional banner box. So you can spend 50 gems to open immediately, or save up 100 banner tokens. But with each one you get a new banner, and they all look cool and have their own and have their own, like, yeah, you know what I mean. So there's many different ones you can collect, but yeah, it's kind of useless, but yeah. But that's not all. There's also card masteries, which I'm going to go to in a sec. And these can actually count towards your banners. Like, you can put it on your banner. So here there's different types of banners, of masteries. So you can either get the achievements room. There's the win one, where you need to get many wins. There's the collection, where you need to collect and upgrade cards many times you can get. There's the ramp up, which is when you earn ramp up from, which is a challenge. 7 death wins, which is when you earn wins from 7 deaths. Double elixir, which is when you earn a certain amount of wins from double elixir. Same thing with draft. 22, Claymore, banner, and that's it. And you can many times you donate cards, you can also get a badge for that. as well as using emotes and collecting values. There's also challenges, which is grand and classic, which I'll get to after. But there's also hard ones. I don't get it here just yet, so I'm gonna go to one of my higher levels so I can show you that. Over here, yeah. So I'm gonna go to my main account so I can show you all the cool ones. So here are masteries. So each different card has similar quests, and so I'm gonna go to one of my max cards to show you. So here, for example, is the Witch. As you can see, there are 2 quests such as Swan Troops, Mega 9, for example, Crash Landing. But there's just so many things you can. It's kind of like a quest to complete for that one troop, and you can get rewards such as gems, cards, wild cards, as well as gold. And some cards you can also get banner tokens at level 14. So that's kind of a bit with that. Yeah. Okay. Now next it's time for the tower. So the tower, the crown tower, like the tower collection customizer option. So you can get them from the past Royale, which I'll get to after. And it's called Tower Skin. Yeah, Tower Skin. And every time you get one from the past, you will get exclusive ones, usually themed to that season, which is the birthday one, the regular one, and many other ones from different seasons, which is kind of cool, but it's kind of useless because unless you're buying the pass for other reasons. Anyways, that's kind of it. Okay, next we have emotes. Emotes. So there's many emotes. When you start off the game, you get these 4. And you also, and if you connect to Super ID, which connects it to the saber account, you get this free chicken emote. There's many different ways to get emotes. Like, for example, one sec, guys. Like, for example, pushing high on ladder. See here, you get, for example, the king emote. You can also get it from this, like the Path of Legends, which I haven't got to yet. But every time you get to Mass before you log into the season, and okay, that's about it. So now I'm gonna go to the other features. So now I think we finished. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention magic items. So magic items are. So there's many different magic items, such as wild cards. Wild cards is basically like, for example, common wild card, rare wild card, epic wild card, champion, and a legendary wild card. So common card, if like for example I have 134 commons right now, I can you can't like select an amount to use, but you for example I can use some of my wild cards in Ice Spirit, and I'm not going to do it for all of them because I want to save up for them for something, but I'm happy to use my comments. So if I use it this, you can see it adds all the wild cards into the Ice Spirit. You can do that for any card. Same with all the other ones, which is the legendary, rare, and epic wild cards. Next we also have the books, which it lets you instantly get every single card you can get for them. For example, let's say, so for example, my archers or my firecrackers level 13. I don't have it right now, so I'm common card. I can instantly have all the cards I need because it lets you get all the cards you need for that one level, but only for one card. This really helps when you're trying to go from level 13 to 14, but it doesn't work with elite wild cards, which we'll get to after. So next we also have the book of books, which lets you do anything for any card. So we also have the magic coin, which lets you instantly upgrade a card without spending your gold. This can be really helpful again if we're going to 13 to 14 because it lets you save 100,000 gold. But other than that, I really suggest you don't spend it on any other card except for going to the max because it's kind of useless. Next we have the chest key. Chest key is very simple. It opens any chest instantly and it really explains things. Next we have the card use potion, which it lets you your King Tower level, it lets you boost the card to your King Tower level immediately. For example, I'm King level 14, so if I were to, you don't have one right now, but if I use the card boost potion, let's say on Bomber, I would get my Bomber level 14 because my King Tower level. So next we have the, there's it. Yep, and the elite wild cards, which I'm gonna do elite level. I'm gonna go over elite level right now. So elite level, once you get to level 14, you need 50,000 wild cards to upgrade one. But once you
Showtime!
I add to
Magic!
I'll get my skeleton barrel. Add 5 to my skeleton barrel. It means that I get 5 out of 50,000. So maybe it's a way to earn cards, but I'm not gonna go over them all because there's way too many. My elite wild cards into my Mega Man cards, but I've only gotten a few of the blue up halfway. I'm just gonna try to keep going and try to upgrade them all the way to 50,000. Once you get to 50,000, it's free to upgrade and instantly get your card to level 15. Okay, next week. And finally we have the evolution, the wild shark. So I'm gonna go for card evolutions right now. As of January 2023, there are a total of 10 different evolutions: archers, firecracker, barbarians, mortar, bats, ice spirit, solid skeletons, royal giant, royal recruits, and knight. I'm not gonna go over all of them, but let's just use the barbarians as an example because it's an example. The animation on the old animation of the video. The barbarians also have slightly more HP. Well, they have the same amount of damage, but slightly more health than the regular barbarians. And it also gives them 35% attack speed boost, I think. Otherwise, it's the same, but we're gonna go over and attain them. So, just basically only one free way to get elite wild cards without spending. Elite. Wow. 11 money, and that's spend 6,000 on one. You could also spend 5,000 because there's also a seasonal one, like a seasonal evolution that you can purchase for just a bit cheaper price, for only 5,000. You could also buy a second one for 10,000, but since it's twice as much, I highly disrecommend it. Next we have So yeah, that evolutions do give them special abilities. Cycle them, and cycle means you need to play the regular card once or twice before you can get to the evolution. For archers, it's twice. 2 for firecracker, 1 for barbarians, 2 for mortar, 2 for bats, 2 for ice spirit, 2 for skeletons, 1 for royal giant, 1 for recruits, and 2 for So it does give them special abilities, also gives them more HP and damage. So evolutions are pretty cool, but they take months to get. If you don't want to spend money, you can also get them from past Royale. Anyways, next we have let's go over to decks. So we have I'm not gonna go over this one today because I don't want to make a video way too long. Obviously, I'm not gonna be able to review every single thing in Clash Royale now because there's just so much. So I'm gonna review this part today, maybe this part tomorrow, this part today. This part in 2 days, this part in 3 days, and this part we'll see in the shop in 4 days, or something like that. So yeah. So we have the collection and we have the decks. So we have the Deck Explorer. Let's start with a new deck. So there's a whole system where, for example, let's say you can't find a good deck. The Deck Explorer can help with that. So you can pick cards and remove cards. Pick cards mean that you have to use those cards in the deck that it picks, and remove means it'll remove those cards from the amount of cards you can get. So let's say I want to include Giant Snowball. I can press pick, and let's say I don't want to use Tornado in my deck, so I can remove that, and let's say I want to use Minor, but I don't want to use Band. So let's see what it chooses. Here are some decks that it has. For example, this 3.1 Prince Inferno Tower Bats deck. We have this minors. We have this 3.0 Minor Balloons Cycle deck. Yeah, and there's many other decks. There's even a button when you choose it. If there's a button that says preview and use deck. So preview means you can watch a random battle of somebody using this deck. And you can also obviously press use deck. If it shows the deck there's already a deck using in that current, then it'll replace it. But if you have an empty deck, like for example, I think deck slot deck 8 is empty, so I can just press OK, and then I can try out the deck. So yeah. Also forgot to mention you can access masteries from here. So you can also share or copy. You can also share your deck to clan, or copy it if you want to paste it in, for example, War Deck, and link it online, or delete it. The top button. Finally, the last thing I'm going to do today is mention Tower Troops. So there's only 2 Tower Troops as of January 2022, Tower Princess and Cannoneer. So you can find a Cannoneer in the Tower Troop chest. I'm not going to go over chest just yet, but I'm going to go to info. It gives you a preview just like all other ones, and can show you the hit point and damage, hit speed, range, and what it can target. And of course, subscription as well. So that's all for today, guys. Obviously, it's going to be a very long video, but I just talked about like hours long. So that's all for today. So anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Please like and subscribe. Bye.